Hello, everybody. Yes, today is an interesting Lynn's Kids members meeting. We didn't gather for a long time, so welcome everybody, and I will let Lynn pause this meeting just to get everyone concerned here, and we'll really miss those kind of meetings. Thank you. Assam is here. Hello, Assam. Hi, sister. السلام عليكم. السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
كيفك أختي؟
الحمد لله، كيفك توفيق؟
اللهم لك الحمد، أتحسن يوم بعد يوم الحمد لله. Lynn is there.
الحمد لله الحمد لله.
Oh my God, this is the new baby.
Yes, that is Haura.
Hi. I was hoping that Adam would be at this meeting. I had a few things I wanted to talk to him about.
Okay, let me just greet Assam. It's not.
Sophie, you don't stop talking. You talk in your sleep.
You see,
Well,
Assam,
Adam, actually, this is the problem. I cannot be I cannot be with you all here today.
Oh, okay.
Because I have to bring the kids from Quran lesson, all of them except for this little one. All of them
so
are in their
cute.
Quran lesson.
What a little sweetie.
you said all of them. What? You said?
Haura, say hi. Hi.
Hi, honey. Hi, sweetheart.
Hi, sweetheart.
It's just me and her now.
God, such lovely baby. What's her name?
Haura, Haura.
Laura. You know what?
I
You
knew the
choose
name. How come you
best
don't know
names.
Grandpa?
We have they are all with the حرف الحاء. حوا, حور, حورا. I mixed them up now.
Yeah, I was talking to him this morning about how wonderful your husband is. Oh, good. Hasnaina's here. Wonderful. This is going to be a very productive meeting.
ما شاء
I
الله.
said how sweet your husband was to me when I was in Oman.
She never stopped talking about you, believe me, Assam. All the time.
I didn't talk about how you walked across the bridge. I wouldn't embarrass you.
The story of NBA, the story of
حورا.
I haven't.
yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Oh,
I just
That's
Mom and Tawfiq, I just came to say hi and to
Yeah,
apologize.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes,
go
and
ahead,
to
sister.
apologize because
Sophie, stop. I want to hear her. Go ahead.
because I cannot be with you today.
I figured that. Why would you shock me and actually show up and be here?
No, I just wanted to show up to see your face, to check on you.
Okay. And do you know that, don't check on me. I have to check on you. Do you know that Fatam might be coming to New York? She told me she might come.
She didn't tell me that.
How often do you speak to her?
Yeah.
Well, I spoke to her last week and she didn't say anything. Even when she went to India, she didn't tell me. She doesn't want me to worry.
I knew she was going to India.
Yes, I knew when she came back. My brother told me. She says, I don't want you to worry about me and so on and so forth. But alhamdulillah, she's fine now. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah, she's
coming to New York
every day. Also, before you leave, my daughter, and start running away, there are two writing pieces due. One about bullying.
I know.
There's no excuses. No excuses.
No, I'm going to write. I'm going to write, inshallah. You know what, Mom? Body shaming is a very important topic. Especially, we have lost a woman in our family because of that. She went to Iran to make an operation for her body, although she didn't need that operation at all. And she died because of that operation.
Same thing happens to me here in America. Welcome, America. Everywhere.
Yes, many people also, Tawfiq, they go to Iran to make like nose jobs, or she was making like liposuction. Although her body was perfect, her body wasn't like, she wasn't that fat. And because of medical problem, even they said the doctor that she was performing in her wasn't a real doctor.
Oh my
And she
God.
died. I think she was 40 something.
Oh,
So that's a very important topic to me, Mom, and I want to write about them both, inshallah. I'm going back to school by the end of this week, and by next Sunday, let's say, and inshallah, I'm going to write for sure.
Okay,
Good.
go.
At home, yeah, at home I find it very difficult.
What's going on with Adam health-wise? How is he?
Alhamdulillah, he lost 2 kilos, but inshallah, he's going to regain them back because of his mouth problem. But alhamdulillah, everything is fine now. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, I
He-
go. I love you, and I'll speak to you soon.
Okay,
Okay.
go
Yeah,
take
I love
care
you
of your
always.
kids.
Mom,
Bye-bye.
about the project and the fundraising, you know that I need nothing, alhamdulillah. Our project is all virtual, so you could channel the fundraising somewhere
I'm
else.
not worried about you. I know they're very rich.
You are the best.
Do you ever see
You are
a
the
country
best.
that when you go
Love you
to
both. Love you
try to
both,
support
Tawfiq.
poor people?
You look
they don't
fantastic,
support people.
Tawfiq. Alhamdulillah, ala
No poor
salam.
people in Oman. All that they have there are jewelry and precious gold and this and that and the other thing. It's the nicest country I ever went to. I don't
Oh
say
my
that
God.
about Morocco.
She doesn't
Oman
stop.
Oman is absolutely gorgeous. The people are wonderful. The food is to die for. And they left me in the middle to go pray. I'm sitting in the middle of a shopping center, and they both
I dream
left
of
to go
doing
pray.
that.
Everyone wanted
got
to feed
killed.
Mom. Everybody wanted to feed Mom.
Yeah.
They want to make you to eat.
Well, I was
Even
telling
my
him
husband.
the story today. I was
I
telling him
dream to
this
go
morning.
there and make a Umrah from Oman, inshallah. We love you.
Inshallah.
Okay,
That's
sweetheart, go
fantastic.
take care of your kids.
Inshallah.
Salam
I'll
alaikum.
pray for both of you, Mom. Love you so much.
Love you too, baby. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, now we have the three of us. So I'm gonna get started. I'm not waiting. I just spoke to Christina. She's on her way.
Okay.
Name, we already talked about the course that we're gonna give. And I can be very impromptu. That's a course that you and I together are gonna give. And I feel that I would like to work, like I told you, before I do anything else, I want to work with your own children. I want them to make the signs, welcome to Lynn's kids, and I want them to feel a real part because they are Lynn's kids. In essence, those kids were there. I know your kids longer than I know most other kids. They were there right in the very beginning, tiny, but they were there. So that's it. Okay, so let me get started with you, and I don't care about anybody else right now. When they come, they come. Funding. We will have some funding coming in. It's not going to be a lot of money. But when the funding does come in, I'm going to ask for, like I did 11 years ago, I'm going to ask for a detailed written letter, and I'll be sending out all kinds of email. I'm going to be asked for a detailed written letter about why you think that and you have to be working with children. If you're not working with children, you're not eligible. So why do you think that you deserve the funding as opposed to, it won't be more than $100 as opposed to somebody else. And I'll be sending out, like I said, sending out emails about it. But the most important thing that we can do, that's the three of us here, is to get children involved with what we do. So Hasnain, if we take your kids and we have them making signs, and we take Asma's kids and we have them making signs, and we just keep taking anybody's kids and we do that, then we have a heads up. Because I want to do that. I want to have Lynn's kids virtual meetings. I want to have I would love to have an in-person meeting. That I don't have funding for. So if we can get a meeting in a country where I could get to the country and have a meeting there and anybody else can get there, that's just fine. There are always cheap places to have meetings. But I can't go to a country that that has health risks because of my own health risks. So I'm considering eventually in a couple of months, 6 or 7 months from now, going to Morocco again because Tawfiq has family there. And I can do some work there. I can do some writing there. I can do some other things there. So I will consider it. Anybody who can fund themselves to meet me in Morocco, we can do a whole Lynn's Kids meeting. If they can't get themselves to Morocco, we can do it virtually too. So I have loads of plans for the future. What is your health risks there, Hasnain, as far as COVID?
Yes, question again.
What are your health risks as far as COVID?
health risks. Now, the situation of COVID is not so much severe here. It's in control now. The percentage of death rate is very negligible, but it's not so much that can concern people, but we have to take precautions as much as we have to do this. And a most important thing is that government is trying to give every person vaccination program. Under vaccination program is essential, even for kids who are school going kids, college going kids. The government is giving COVID vaccine sequentially and ensuring their vaccination program, and it is arranged by the school authority and college authority. It is one thing, and the persons who are above 40 or 40, 50, 60, even older age people, the government is ensuring booster dose. That means third dose. So it seems to be controlled here, no? But now people is also dying. It is continuous process, but the death rate is not so high. This is the present situation of COVID-19 in Bangladesh.
I think we're all understand. We have it here too. It isn't gone here. It's still here.
Hasnain, do the government offer vaccine for free or people has to pay?
No, it's free. It's
Good.
free.
Good. Yes,
It's
Lynn.
free. Why should it come out of our pockets? We didn't cause this.
No, some countries are charging people just small fees, but some countries do that. They charge for, yeah.
Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep working around this, and I will send out letters the minute that the funding comes in, so that you have an idea of what's going on. And as far as other things go, I had just told you when I spoke to Assam that there are 2 books we're doing. One has to do with body shaming, and the other one has to do with cancer. Body shaming is like just another form of bullying. Hasnain, you have a wonderful writing talent. It would be great if you could write for one of the books, whether it be body shaming or whatever, you know. It doesn't matter. I have to give Tofik the video that you sent to me. I couldn't open it. He'll be able to open it. You know, from your past episodes, and I'll give it to him after we talk. And you can actually interview your own children and ask them how they feel about body shaming. I'd like to know what goes on there in these schools, because I know that it's happening all over the world. It isn't just happening in New York. And we have
What's the situation over there? What is the situation over there? Can you give some demonstrated explanation about this, so that I can correlate with my situation in my country?
Yes, definitely. I'll send you a whole bunch of stuff about it. Body shaming is basically about bullying. And, you know, when you make somebody feel terrible about the way they look, you know, we're living in a Barbie society, in a society where Barbie and Ken rule. And if you don't fall into that myth, you don't fall into the perfect person, then you're looked down upon and different things are going on. And it's not the same thing. So we want to avoid children having to face this. And if we maybe, the book is a wonderful book. And it's due, body shaming is due August 31st. The cancer book is due September 15th. Or maybe, I think it's before September 15th. So that as soon as I get it through. But the body shaming is August 31st.
All our poetry books or some story over there.
Right. Well, I was going to send you the background.
Did you receive the book I sent you? The free copy I sent you? Did you receive it?
No, I didn't read that totally. That means whole book I didn't read. But I have just opened it in my laptop.
Okay, you
Okay,
I will
can read
read it.
later. Okay.
okay, that's not a problem. But I saying you're a writer. There is no reason why you can't be writing for one of these books, and it should only be women writing. It makes me crazy when men don't write, especially when they have the talent to write.
Mhm.
So, as far as I'm concerned, there are no excuses. We have to write. We have to get it together, and we have to get Lynn's kids back on the globe. Also, we're going to have a another thing I want to discuss. I'll send out emails anyway. We are going to have a Lynn's Kids Day where everybody will feature. It probably won't happen till October because September is let's get back to school and that kind of thing. So it probably won't happen till the very beginning of October. You could take 2 or 3 of his students, and by then I'll have my own students too, and feature them. We're going to call it Lynn's Kids Spotlight on Education.
Yeah.
And that will be all about children. How did they excel? What made them stand out from the other children that are out there? And we want to make kids feel good. And the only way we can make kids feel good is if we use the same approach that you did when you took them to Kentucky Fried Chicken, which I know I bring that up all the time, but that was the cutest. I have to find those pictures because Tofik would absolutely fall in love with these kids.
Oh my
These are
God.
kids that never went to Kentucky Fried Chicken. It was like winning a lottery for them. They were getting out there. They were seeing something that they never at Kentucky Fried Chicken. What is the big deal? When he told me what he was doing with the money, I said, what? I thought he was going to take them someplace educational. But when I saw their faces and how they reacted, all I could say was, good job. Because what that did was that it showed that the kids really had something that they never had before. And that's what Lynn's Kids is all about. Doing something that we never did before. Now, Tofik will be the coordinator of the Spotlight on Children. So we'll have to remember to send pictures. At that time, we have plenty of time. Pictures of children to Tofik. He'll take care of it.
I just want to inform Hasneen and everybody that when I first came here, I also prepared chicken meal, and you bring it to kids and they taste it and they like it. We brought real chicken, not Kentucky, but the Moroccan way.
Kentucky is
And
better.
we offer it to kids, and it was really amazing. And I still
Because they
remember.
tasted Moroccan cooking. They had never tasted.
Yeah, especially
It's a big
chicken
deal.
made with special recipe, Moroccan special recipe, and they really love it. I still have some pics about this. Maybe I can share later on.
Yes, that would be wonderful. Also, I'm thinking, Hasnain, that we should have a Lynn's Kids newsletter. Now, if you remember in the past, yeah, Arby Mashish used to do that. He's too busy. Hassan Morabidi did that. He's gone. So I'm thinking that we should have a Lynn's Kids newsletter every month that we can put out that shows the things that we're doing. I can give that to Tofik to do because Tofik has that special graphic talent. I don't have the time that he has. So I think that if every month, and I'll be sending, like I said, emails. If every month everybody sends me what's going on in their end with the kids, we can redevelop.
Yeah, I'm still.
How
ahead.
about the website?
Well, it'll be the website is up and developed. It's beautiful. I put the website up there, Tofik.
Yeah, I always share the website. I always share everything. But Hasnain, till now, you didn't send me any pic or any video
You
about.
can't find them, Tofik.
So I'm sharing. Okay, that's fine. I'm sharing the website.
Okay. So listen, Hasnain, what I'm thinking of is that every month somebody will, it doesn't matter. Every month, everybody who's involved with Lynn's Kids will share what's going on in their neck of the woods. So it'll be Lynn's Kids from New York, Lynn's Kids from Bangladesh, Lynn's Kids from Morocco. Every month we'll have those different people. That way we can keep in touch with it. I'm still looking for your pictures. When I hang up from you, when I end this conference, and we're not going to stay on that long because you and I know what we're doing. It's the other people who don't know. I'm going to look for all your old pictures because I know I have them. I'm sure I have them. And if I find them, I'm sending them back to you and to Tawfiq so he can feature them. Because it's important that people see what we do with any money that comes in. We're spending the money to make children happier. Those kids, no kids ever look happier than those kids. Those kids at Kentucky Fried Chicken, they were so happy. That's the way that we want to build Lynn's kids. Lynn's kids, making the world a better place to be. And different projects that we're doing, like Hooning Against Polluting, and different projects, other pollution projects about climate change, any kind of projects, anything, I don't care. But what you're doing that month should be in the newspaper. And Tawfiq is in charge of that, so he'll send out all the requirements, and he will, because he is a graphic genius, he will be able to take care of it. And then my other hope is that, like say by November or December, we can develop a Lynn's Kids video with a spotlight on every country, and each country person is in charge of what they're doing in their country to make it a special place. And Mohammed, your children can be the one, your own personal children can be the ones to explain what makes Bangladesh a special place to be. It doesn't have to be kids you're working with. And I would love to have the kids do most of the work, because when the kids do the work, it's much better than when the adults do, because they're not afraid to say anything. Kids are just like the most wonderful, open, personal kids that you could possibly ever think of. So we're going to continue with that thought. So we have the books, the courses. We're going to start the courses in October, and I'll tell you why, because that school starts in September. Teachers have too heavy a load, and so we'll start in October. They're free courses, and we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to give projects for children, projects for adults. I'm all ready. I mean, I did this before when I thought I was doing a paid course. But the whole idea with the paid course was, didn't make me feel right, because Lynn's Kids is about giving, not taking. Giving so others can be living.
Christine is here.
Oh, good. I'm glad, because she's the one I really wanted to speak to.
Mhm.
Okay, good. Let's give her a chance to get on, because I signaled her. I just told her, where are you?
Mhm.
Oh, and by the way, I have wonderful news. Sukaina is not here because today she has her interview with Fulbright. She's her second interview with Fulbright. She's going for a Fulbright scholarship. So that's why Sukaina isn't here. So we're very proud of her. Okay, where is she, Tawfiq?
It's uploading. Maybe her connection didn't work yet, but it's
Okay,
she's joining. Okay, it's
Okay.
uploading.
So
Okay.
that's basically what we're going to be doing. And Hasnain, you've been with Lynn's Kids as long as I have. You know more. You and I know more than anybody else about Lynn's Kids. So any other ideas you have, email me. Let me know. And today, like I said, I'm going to be spending most of my day working, and I'm going to look for old pictures of yours. I'm going to show Tawfiq the video you sent that I couldn't open. And we'll see what we can do. If he can open it, he puts it right on the website.
Hasnain, you can send me the video, because maybe sometimes it's not compatible with to open on. So just
Also,
send
My
me.
tablet. The video
Yeah,
you
you
sent
can
me.
forward it to me through my email. I'm writing my email. Okay. Thank you.
You should
okay,
know that.
what I have sent you,
I couldn't open.
didn't open it?
Nope.
No, that was my email. You got
I
it?
send it to Tawfiq. Tawfiq knows what he's doing. I don't.
Yeah, I just
Okay,
told you.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
sent you. Okay,
I will send it.
thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you. Because
And
I don't.
every time if you send to me, please forward me the same link, because sometimes it doesn't work. And I
My
know
iPad,
even if
you
it's
know, I
not
use the iPad.
compatible,
He
I
uses the
can
computer.
open
It's a
it
different.
and I can convert it to open it.
Okay, great.
Okay, go ahead, Lynn.
Well, where is Christine, Tawfiq?
She's trying to join, maybe the connection. Let me
Okay,
see.
whatever. So we
She-
know we talked about we talked about a newspaper. We
Okay,
talked about different projects. We talked about a view of each country, where we're going to talk about the things that go on for children. I want in the view of each country, Lynn spotlight on children, making
Okay.
the world a better place to be. I want children really doing it
yeah.
with us as mentors, but not as teachers. I don't want us to have to stand. I want it to be children's words, just like Morbiddy and I used to do in the old days when we both worked with each other's kids. If there's a way to get in there and to teach the kids from other lands, that would be good too. I would love to visit. If you're visiting a class of teachers or kids, Hasnain, I would love to be present and to do my thing about Lynn's kids. So the next time you get together with a group of teachers, just give me enough notice and I'll stay up. Even I don't sleep anyway. Even if it's in the middle of the night, I can be there. So understand that. That's a big deal for me. And I have a feeling that we're gonna be getting lots of funding because we're doing some really. The books are starting to sell. People know about us, and I think that that's what it's about. It's not about us. It's about the work we do to help others. The Homeless Hotel was the one book that put Lynn's kids on the map, because people who read it would send me a message telling me, "Gee, that book was unbelievable." The book is reality. I wouldn't use the word unbelievable, but what somebody considers unbelievable, I consider reality. We see people sleeping on the streets here. It's a terrible, terrible thing what's going on with homelessness. So what I'm going to start to do once the weather becomes better, and if everybody can do it in their kind, I know Fatam does it, we're going to get out there and we're going to start feeding the homeless. Tofik, it will be like near that place that we like downtown where the homeless are on the benches. We will make we will make sandwiches. You will video. We will make sandwiches. If every country can give back in a way that sort of serves the homeless, that would be the best thing we can do, because Lynn's Kids is about empowering women, helping children, and serving the homeless, and getting out there and fighting crime. No one should be homeless. What is wrong with our society if we can't help somebody else? Now, while we're talking, I'm just going to show you a poem that, for some crazy, I write at 2 a.m. Half the time my husband does it, is fast asleep. He has no idea that I'm writing, but he's like my best fan of all. I always laugh when I see him comment, because he always says, "Oh, when did you write that?" And I say 2 o'clock in the morning or whatever. There was one poem, and I think it really, really, if I can find it, I think it really captures my whole, and I know it definitely has names, my whole theory about Lynn's Kids. I'm just looking for the poem right now. Nope. Hold it.
Yeah.
It's a poem that touches your heart, and I think that that's what we need. We need poems. Let Christina in.
Yes. How is the link for the homeless hotel? Okay. For Hasnain.
Let Christina in. That's more important.
I'm doing it now.
Okay.
May I share the video which is not opening?
Yes.
Okay, let me try.
Wonderful.
Christine is
Hi,
there.
Christina. Welcome.
She's connected. Hi, Christine. Welcome back.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
We're good. We're very
Good morning.
Good morning. We're going to see a video that Hasnain is going to show us, and then we're going to talk a little more, because we thought I will send you what we did up till now, so I don't have to keep repeating myself.
There's her face. Hello. Wow.
Finally, woohoo!
Yoo-hoo.
Okay.
It's
While Hasnain is getting ready, I want to talk specifically to Christina.
okay.
I am hoping to get funding. And I want to tell you, the first funding I'm going to use is going to be for you and I on women's empowerment. I have to tell you, I love what you do. I've been following you. I'm not a stalker. Okay, Sophie, I'm not a stalker, but I've been following you. To me, if you look into Saving Souls Women's Network, that's who I am.
Yeah.
That's why I have meetings. We are here to empower women, because women empower children. Women empower everyone. Women nurture. Men empower themselves most of the time, and then that's it. I love the work you're doing with other people, and you and I will have a separate meeting where we can talk about how, I imagine by October I should have some funding, and how we're going to use that funding, possibly even to do a class between some women you get together and some women that I get together, And possibly we can meet and eventually get you
Can you
here.
see the screen?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can
Oh,
see it now.
yay!
Yeah.
This is Hasnain. Oh, this is wonderful.
Okay, let's listen to the voice.
2011.
Do we have voice, Hasnain?
Kids raise their voice for education,
Okay.
nutrition, and facilities for basic needs.
Oh, I
They're
love it.
deprived of good housing and modern facilities compared to
Oh.
urban people.
Mhm.
Poor sanitation, poor hygiene don't let them to grow properly. They demanded for good education, good food, and social acceptance. They
Oh.
raised their voices against social injustice. An enthusiastic man Hasnain started to work with the slum kids with a great dream. Lynn Rosen from USA extended
Woohoo!
her hand to fulfill the dream and supplied all the necessary. He taught the way kids live. Education is the key features of a human being.
Wow.
All kids have the right to get proper education. Lynn's Kids International is working with the kids all over the world with the vision to change the education system in more dynamic way.
Wow.
Kids used multiple colors to decorate their drawings. They color different fruits they have dreamed about to eat. Their innocent face showed how they deserve those.
Oh.
They used
Great
red,
job,
purple, and
Lynn.
all rainbow colors. Now they're ready to make their masks.
I love that.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
great.
I want that on the website, Tofik, like yesterday.
Okay.
They danced with the masks
Oh.
Wow.
and became very happy with this activity.
You put zombies mask. They are like zombies. I love
It
it.
was so cute. Look how wonderful.
They
Wow.
used Alpona paintings and pottery.
Great job.
Creators Van Value,
I love it.
Mm.
which is a sustainable practice to change lifestyle.
Mm. Yeah,
Wow. Look at that.
great.
Kids
What
learn
kind
how
of-
to plant trees to reduce the effect of global warming. They
This is
actively
amazing.
participated in tree plantation activity.
Amazing.
Great job.
Just amazing.
Mm. Hasnain, you live in
Time to
Dhaka
swing
or
around.
in another
Kids
I
city?
want to hear the rest of this.
Nagarjula, traditional way of swinging around in Bangladesh.
Wow. Look at that.
It's time to dance, eat, and fun.
Oh, I love that.
It showed the love.
Oh, oh,
Oh, Violin.
oh.
Oh,
How, that's the perfect video for the website.
of course, yes. The Caleb Duro is joining, baby.
Who?
Caleb Duro, I guess the Nigerian brother.
What's the name?
Caleb Duro.
Oh, good, good. I need to see
The
him.
event in this high
Duru,
profile-
Caleb, Duru.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. We can get this on the website, Tofik, this video?
Yes, he sent me a
Stayed and
MP4
enjoyed a lot.
or
Okay,
YouTube copy. I can do that on the website. I can put it today.
wonderful.
Just send me YouTube file or MP4 file. It will be
Okay,
on the
okay.
website today. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Wonderful. This is perfect. This is a validation.
Great job. Hello, Duru.
Hi, Duru.
Hasnain, can you stop it, please, so we can see Guru now?
We'll watch it when we're alone later. Thank you.
Hello,
Well, and there is Mr. Caleb. How are you, Duru?
Can you
Duru,
hear us?
unmute yourself.
He's unmuted now. He's unmuted already.
Okay, hi, Duru.
Hello.
Okay, so what we started talking about, Duru, since you weren't with us, we watched a wonderful video of Hasnain's, which is going on the website.
I will share.
Okay, not now. Christina and I are talking about women's empowerment and the work that we might do together. Christina, I'm not going to involve the men in this because they're the reason that we have to empower ourselves, so why bother involving them? What we will do is you and I will have a separate meeting. I have very good thoughts about how we can work together. I think we can start before we have the funding. We can start by having a meeting of your women and my women, and Tofik can do a virtual Zoom for us. And we could talk about the needs of each country. Duru, what I would like is for you, his internet is very bad. I would like for you to send me some videos of you working with kids so we can put them on the website, just like that wonderful video that we just saw of Has Names. And Christine, I would like you to send me a video or two of you working with women. I have to tell you, I am so impressed with what you do. Christine, unmute yourself because I have some questions for you. Why don't you were you just in the UK? Where were you?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Yes, I work with women, especially women in the mine.
Right.
The poverty rates in my county, especially my sub-county, is at 84%. And women now are the backbone of the economy. What they do now, they normally go to the mines, and it's a challenge because they're not supposed to enter underground. If they enter underground, they'll be creating a bad omen. People will die there. So part of the work that these women do is they clean the gold using mercury. And this mercury now is doing more harm to their bodies. For instance, now you find that now they're developing, especially now before they clean the mercury, when they're cleaning the ore, it normally comes with the silicosis. This silicosis, it's causing more damage to their health and also the environment as well. And then others even end up developing tuberculosis. And then after they've done that, it's when now they go and clean the mercury. They clean the gold with the mercury. Now you find like now these women, they're developing problems to do with the heart. When they are expectant, they give birth to children with defects. And in men now, like the young boys who normally go there to use the mercury to clean, it renders them infertile. So it becomes a challenge. And then women now, when they are on their menses, they are not allowed to work in the mine. They say it's also a taboo. And there's no any other kind of work that they can do apart from working in the mines. That's what I was trying to do with them. I'm trying to ensure that with the little savings that they have made from the mine, if they can come up with something different to do rather than using the mercury. And if they want to use the mercury because now they're looking for quick money, they should have gloves or something to cover themselves. Otherwise, we are having a problem with women on the other end. So what I was planning to do with them, if they can get some small income, they can do some kitchen gardening. This kitchen gardening whereby they can plant arrowroots, sweet potatoes, and then when they sell this arrowroots and sweet potatoes, the money they get, they plow back to the kitchen garden, and then part of the money they can start a village saving and lending, whereby they save money, they share with others. When you borrow, there's that interest, and then they share at the end of the year. And there they can buy things to do with like cow and things like that. So the question you've asked me where I'd gone to Italy, whereby I was trying to
that was in Italy, right?
Yes, I went there because there was I was going to represent women, issues to do with gender. We wanted to ensure that policies towards gender are inclusive, things to do with gender equality, the access to land, because now you find a woman will have access to the land but cannot own the land. It becomes a challenge. So we want to remove those stereotypes so that we can prove to men that When you empower a woman, you empower a nation. And like a man,
Exactly.
if you empower a man, you empower him that way, him alone, but you won't empower others. So that is what I had gone to do. And again, now they were saying the final draft of the presentation will be in October. But now that we are looking for funds to see whether they can get people to support us so that you can go and showcase, because now there's an issue, especially now where I work from. There are no, okay, we're in the electioneering period.
Oh, God.
And,
Here we
and
go.
yeah, and the economy is so bad. Now you find there are no work. So what our women are doing, they go to the forest. And when they're in the forest and they are found by the wardens, the forest wardens, in order for them not to go to courts, they negotiate sex for firewood. And that the sex is not safe. Now it becomes a challenge now at my community.
Unbelievable.
And that's what is finishing my community. And you see now women are not able to speak for themselves. Now I want to remove that mentality whereby
Of course. That's why I
men
said
should not.
we work together. We're on the same wavelengths when it comes to women's. What I want you to do is to write a brief thing about what you did with the women in Italy and some pictures and send it to either Tofik or I. And we will put that on the Lynn's Kids so other people who see about funding, maybe they'll put in funding for that. You know what I'm saying? We want to get out and we want to get people to know what we're doing in every country. We're going to have the Lynn's Kids newsletter, which you will get all kinds of. See, Tofik is putting his email. It's better to send it to him because he's the one who puts it on the web. Okay. Thank you, Christine. Now I'm getting back to Duru, who I know has a problem with his internet. Duru, I want pictures of you and children, whatever you're doing.
So I'll share with him.
Yeah. Okay,
I'll
great.
share with him tomorrow.
Whatever, take your time, but just do it. Duru, I want pictures of you working with children. And like I said, we're looking for funding now. If I can get all these pictures up on the website, people will send us funding and then I'll be able to fund everybody. If I don't get pictures from you, we'd have no hope. You know what I mean? You have to write what you're doing with the kids. Nothing personal for any of us. We're not here to get rich. We're here to help children. And that's the most important thing. We're here to help children. Also, Christine and Duru, and I already spoke to Asnain, who has just been the best today of the rest. We are writing about body shaming. It's how, and this is perfect for you, Christine, how women are looked at, you know, like in a Barbie mentality. We're living in a Barbie world. And if you don't fit that classic body and face and all of that, you look down upon. So that's Mr. Right learns about body shaming. And that book will be, I'm collecting up till August 31st. So we both have time to write for that. The other book is about cancer. If you know anything about cancer in your country, please send it to me because we're trying to get, our books are selling, believe it or not. And we're trying, especially Christine, about women. It's very important to empower women in every country. And I want to see you write about what you've done because you've done some really, really amazing things. So I want the world to see what you've done, Christine.
I'll do that because now you see part of the effects of mercury is, especially right now when we are having the heavy rains, the mercury now goes to their farms. And then now what happens, you find that most of my women are suffering from cervical cancer, men's throat cancer, and prostate cancer. It's on the increase.
That's what I want. I want writing about that. That's what I want. And Duru, I don't want you to tell me you couldn't get it in. You're an excellent writer. Put the pedal to the metal and start writing. You can write about cancer, or you can write about what bullying goes on in your country. You know, how the kids shame other kids. How, you know, because here, what we noticed that the rates of teenage suicide went up so much that, and it was accredited to the fact that there was so much body shaming. And it's a terrible thing. Now we have anorexia, and you know, kids are starving themselves so they can look good for other people. We have kids cutting themselves because they can't take the pain that they're going through with other people saying what they have to say. And the whole point is I want everyone, and do I'm speaking to you because I know you're a little slow with certain things, getting them to me. I want you to get me pictures of you and kids, because you're wonderful with kids, on videos. And
Okay.
send them to Tofik. Put up your address again. Tofik can, or you can send it to me, one or the other. It's easy to send it to Tofik because he puts it right on the web. We want money. The only way we're going to get money is if people see what we're really doing. Just to say we're Lynn's kids and we're out there. No, the video that Hasnain just showed us will be a money-making video. The minute that I get the real funding, a part goes to Christine and part goes to Hasnain, because what they're doing is amazing. I have to see other people working in order for me to say, yes, I believe. Hasnain does amazing things with kids. Christine is doing wonderful things with women, and my focus is on women and children. So whatever you get, some pictures. Tofik, are you here? Okay, put your address, your email address on the top so Duru can send you some videos.
Okay.
Tofik is our video man. He'll be in charge of all of our graphics. Anything you have to say to him, because I don't deal with graphics. I'm too busy working. So from everybody, I expect number one, the books, writing about cancer and writing about body shaming. Number two, writing about the things you do with kids, videos with you with kids. And just, we can only get Lynn's kids out there if we're going to take the time to get out there and do it in a better way. I'm ready. I'm always ready. But when I saw, it's so important to have somebody like Christine, because I work the way that she does. So Christine, we're going to speak in September. You're going to get a group of women. I'm going to get a group of women. We're going to get them together. And we're going to talk to all of them about empowerment. And let's see what we get from those two groups. And then we'll talk to you a little bit more about what else we can do in, as the months go by. Okay, Christine?
Yes, I'm
Okay.
looking forward. I'm looking forward.
I know.
And then,
The minute that I started reading about the things you did, it was like looking in a mirror. I said, "Oh my God, she's doing exactly what I'm doing."
You're the best, Christine.
Can you hear me?
I'm so impressed with her work. And when I just saw that video from Hasnain, it brought back a lot of memories, because Hasnain and I, and it doesn't mean that I'm a lot older than him, but where we were the first people to be in Lynn's kids. And I watched this man work, and I watched how great he was with kids. I watched Duru work. I know how Tofik is absolutely amazing with kids. But it's not only about kids, it's about women. Because if you teach the mother, you're going to teach the sister and the brother. So women's empowerment is going to be a big kick with me. And anything you have, send, like I said, to Tofik. And I want to thank everybody for the time that they're giving us. Tofik, did you want to say something?
Yeah, I just remind Hasnain to send me that video he shared here.
Oh, it's wonderful.
Because I have to upload it and to mix it or convert it to a special link, and I can share on my website. The website only accept uploaded video for a certain form. So just send it to me to my email, and I will see how I can convert it.
That's how people see how we work.
Okay.
Okay, and Christine, you too. Send the work that you just did in Italy and send it to Tofik.
Sure. You have my email? Everyone saw my email, or I shared it?
Yes, you showed it 4 times, Tofik.
Yeah, share the email again.
Okay.
Go ahead, do it for Duru.
Yes, now.
okay.
Do it for
And
Duru.
then you had said we write something about body.
Body
what?
shaming is about bullying. It's about making women feel bad that they're women. It's about in a society like a Barbie where women have to look perfect.
Okay.
You don't have to write about that. You're dealing with something else. It's about rape. That's a form of body shaming. So anything you can write that can go into my book about it would be a very good thing. Rape
I'll
is
do
a form
that.
of body shaming, and Lord knows I have put enough poems on the web that I can't even find them. And I write all day because I can't understand. I can't deal with what's going on. So I expect everybody to get out of this meeting today and feel very inspired. And let's get to work. Thank you, Hasnain, for your wonderful work. Thank you, Christine, for your unbelievable work. Thank you, Duru, for your work, and especially Mr. Tofik, who is my right hand, because without him, I don't do videos. I write. I'm not a videographer. For his wonderful work and his coordinating skills. He has amazing skills. So, okay, everyone, we're going to meet once a month. And the next, I'm going to meet separately with Christine in September, and definitely separately with Hasnain, and probably separately with Duru. And that's it. Yes, Tofik.
Yeah, I just opened the stage for Caleb if you want to say something, because he didn't do since the beginning.
Okay.
Go ahead, Caleb.
Okay, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. It's good to
Hi,
be part of the
Duru.
meeting.
Yeah, that smile. That smile, very well. Okay, so he just wanted to introduce himself. He does wonderful work with children. He
Yeah.
worked with kids that were holding signs. I'll never forget that. So if you can get those pictures, send them to Tofik, because my picture thing is just not that. All the pictures you used to send me, send to Tofik. Okay,
Okay.
everyone, thanks so much for your time. And I will see you soon. God bless all of you, and keep working. We want to
Thank
make
you
our
so
kids
much.
better than
Have a
ever. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.